What's up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Welcome on into the workout. We have some intervals for you today. 5 3-minute stations. So during those 3-minute intervals, you are working through 15 jumping lunge and squats, 15 curl and presses, and 15 weighted sit-ups. You're going to continue working through those different movements for the 3-minute section. And then once we hit that 3-minute mark, do a nice 45-second rest before jumping back into another 3-minute interval where you're going to pick up where you left off. So we're doing again 5 total 3-minute intervals for this workout today. Should be a good one, getting us nice and sweaty, getting a little weight involved again. So we're going to go ahead and get warmed up, cover those movements, show you what weights you'll need, some different variations for each one, and then we'll jump on into the workout.
All right, we are going to warm up. I'll call out the movements and let you know what's coming up next. We're going to start with jumping jacks. Relax. Next up, we're going to do a knee pull and lunge. So pull your knee, step forward and lunge, and then twist over the leg you just stepped with. And bring it back. Alright, moving on to Cossack squats. Step nice and wide and squat down to one side and stay as low as possible. Switch over to the other side. Your toe can come up if you'd like, or you can keep it down, whatever feels best to you. All right, stand up, shake it out a little bit. Moving into plank reaches. Gonna hit a gymnastics plank, pushing away from the ground as much as possible and tuck your butt under. Then you're gonna reach for your foot, the opposite foot if you can, or the opposite knee, the opposite quad, whatever you can reach. And keep alternating. All right, last one. Next up, we're gonna work on those shoulders. So starting with palms facing down, we're gonna go across the body. Reach back as far as you can. All right, now with parallel arms, we're gonna go up and down. Now with palms facing upward, across the body again. With alternating arms, we're going to go up and down. Great job. Shake those out. Next up, we are going to hit the bottom of your squat with your weight through your heels. Nice strong flat back. One hand goes to the ground and the other one goes to the sky. Hold for a few seconds and switch when you're ready. Last two. And up. All right, last but not least, we're gonna do 5-inch worms. So reach down to the ground, walk your hands out forward until you hit a plank, do a perfect push-up, and walk your hands back. Do that a total of 5 times. All right, we're ready.
Cool. All right, you guys, I'm going to cover these movements for you here and then get ready for that workout. So the first one we're doing are those jumping lunge and squats. So Lauren's going to demo for us here. We're going to hit our first jumping lunge, getting nice and wide with our feet. Jump right into the next one and then come back feet together in our squat stance to hit a squat. So that is 1 total rep. We're doing 15 of those per round, so at speed looks like this. Perfect. So go at a tempo that you can maintain. Make sure you set those feet every time before you squat. If you would have noticed, she had a good upright chest the entire time too, so don't let your chest dip, your back round, anything like that. Try to stay as upright as possible through that movement, and you'll be good to go. To scale that down a little bit, you can go for a normal lunge instead of a jumping lunge. So step nice and wide, come on back, step other leg, come on back, and then hit your squat. So that way you're kind of taking out that impact of the jump every time, but you're still getting a good leg workout in. So that is the scaling option for that movement there. Moving on to the curl and presses. So you will need a weight for today's workout, ideally. 2 weights if you have them, otherwise we can go to 1, but we'll show you what 2 looks like first. So it's essentially a bicep curl into a press. We don't want to use any momentum here if possible, so no hinging of the hips. We want to stay upright through this entire movement. So looks like this. She'll curl it on up to her shoulders, elbows directly below that weight there, keeping the core nice and tight. She'll press them on up. Locking them out perfectly overhead, nice locked elbows, biceps close to the ears, nice vertical line that we see here. And then come back down the same way you came up into that rack, and then back down to hang. So that is 1 rep. That would be 2, so on and so forth. So again, not trying to get a big swing here with the arms, not trying to use any momentum with the hips, being nice and controlled through that as we go through. If you only have 1 weight, we're just gonna stick with 1 side per round. So still getting 15 in a row with 1 arm. You'll do 15, say here on the left side, then move on to the next movement, keep going through. Next time you get back to these, you'll switch it, go to the right arm, and you'll do 15 on that side. The last option, if you have a bigger weight, maybe like an actual bumper plate, and you have those to use instead of these dumbbells or kettlebells or smaller plates, you can go 2-handed with that and just keep it in front of you. Again, curl on up and press overhead. So a few options for that today for you. And then lastly, we have our weighted sit-up. So again, using that weight that you had, we're going to go through a standard sit-up here, but we're going to keep that weight as close to the chest as we can. Coming on up here, getting at least to 90 degrees with our torso, so trying to be upright as we hit that finished position. Coming on back down and up. You can play around with bent legs, you can play around with straight legs, whatever's more comfortable for you and whatever you can move through efficiently. Also a butterfly position here is kind of a third option. Maybe trade it up every round to see how that feels for you. If the weighted sit-up becomes a little bit too much, have them take a lot of breaks, not be able to get through those 15 reps as efficiently as you think you should be able to, ditch the weight. Just hit those sit-ups with body weight, and that's still a great core workout here. Feel free to use the arms to create that momentum if you want, but again, still getting up to that 90-degree mark with our torso. So a few options there for all those movements. Hopefully that gave you enough to work with for today. So we're gonna go ahead and get set up on our end. You can go ahead and get set up on your end, get some music going, grab those weights that you need, and we're gonna get started here in just a second.
All right, you guys, it's time to get after it, starting in 10 seconds. First movement is jumping lunge and squats.
Nice job, guys. Setting those feet on those squats every time. Doing great, guys. Keep it up. All right.
Yes. We're going to pick up where we left off.
Anything's tight or sore, shake it out. Try to stay loose, relaxed. Bring that heart rate down if you need to. Some deep breaths.
All right.
Here we go.
Go. Great job, you guys. Keep going. Seconds, guys.
Almost there.
Woo.
Take a break.
If you are not breathing heavy yet, move faster.
Go faster.
Double time. You got it.
There's definitely some muscular stamina involved with those lunges and with those curls and presses, but keep moving quickly. Here we go. Doing awesome, you guys.
Seconds.
All right. Well, we're halfway done. Again, deep breaths. Shake out those arms, shake out those legs.
Yep.
All right, 5 seconds here. Go.
Good job. Keep going, you guys. Just over a minute.
Last 10 seconds.
Great job, you guys. Way to push through that last little bit.
One more round to go.
Yeah.
That's it. Two, one. Back at it, last round.
Go, go, go!
Still over a minute left.
Seconds.
job.
Great job, guys.
Oh, walk around for a second. Catch your breath. Oh, great job today. All right, we're going to start with the forearms, the wrists, the biceps. I don't even know about you, but I'm blowing up from all those curls. So, let's get on our hands and knees. Do part of the wrist prep that we do a foundation part a bit. But we're going to go fingers facing back with your thumbs out to the side. Lock out your arms nice and straight. Fingers all the way flat on the ground. And then from here, we're just going to pulse backwards, hold for 2 to 3 seconds. Then come forward a little bit, release that tension, back into it, 2 to 3 seconds. You'll definitely feel this with the wrist, which is why it's part of wrist prep, but also if your arms are nice and straight, you should feel it through your biceps as well. Hopefully stretching out a little bit of that musculature there that got kind of tight and filled with lactic acid from all those curls. We're gonna keep pulsing here, you guys. About 2 to 3 seconds on, 2 to 3 seconds off. Let's do one more and then we're gonna shake it out, give our arms a quick breather. Shake it out for a second, let those muscles turn off. Hopefully you can already start to feel them loosen up a little bit. I'm gonna do that one more time, just for good measure. Shake them out, keep them loose. Shoulders relaxed. Okay, let's get back into that. One more time again, rotate those fingers back towards you with the palms facing out. Hands flat on the ground, arms locked out. And pulse back until you hit that point where the palms just are about to come up, but don't. And then release. Always keeping those arms straight, even in the released position. Keep pulsing here. Lock out those arms even more. You might be able to feel they can do just a little more lockout. Let's get 3 more pulses here. Again, holding about 3 seconds. And relaxing for 3 seconds. Last one. All right. Relax one more time. Let those arms shake out a little bit. Again, hopefully it feels like all of this is kind of calmed down. If that was getting a little puffy and swollen and tight on you from all those curls. All right, we're gonna go through a bit of another dynamic flow here for the quads and the legs from all those squats that we did. And we'll call it a day. So, world's greatest stretch, if you've ever done that before, it's kind of a 3-parter. Going to lunge on down. Again, with this lunge stretch, think of rotating your hips under you, tucking your butt underneath, really stretching all this out here through our hip, quad, all the way up through our oblique even. Hold this. Let's reach out in front, arms locked out overhead. Should be able to feel it even more all the way through here now. All right, let's lean on down. Get that elbow as close to the ground as you can. Keeping this front foot flat. hold this for a few. 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna sit on that back foot. Lock out this front leg. Reach as far as you can. Even if you can't reach the foot, flex the toes back towards you to get a good ankle, calf, hamstring stretch all the way on the back side of that leg. 3, 2, 1. Good. Stand on up. I'm gonna hit the other side. Lunge on down. Rotate the hips under. Get that good hip stretch, quad stretch. All right, arms locked out in front. Then up overhead. Keeping that butt tucked underneath you. Good, let's lean on down, elbows close to the ground as you can get. Keeping that front foot flat. Three, 2, 1, and lean on back again, locking out that front leg, flexing the toes back towards you. 3, 2, 1. Good, relax. We're gonna run through that one more time per leg, holding each position for 5 to 10 seconds or so. So let's lunge on down, back to that leg that we hit first. Let's get a couple deep breaths here actually in this position. So through the stomach, big deep breath. And now you should feel all this expand and hopefully relax on that exhale. One more. And exhale. Good, arms locked out in front. Up overhead. Reach high to the sky. One more big inhale through the stomach. And exhale. Good. Let's lean on down. Keeping that front foot flat. Get as close to the ground as you can with that front elbow. Get that chest low. Think of driving this front knee out. Good. 3, 2, 1. And lean on back. Flexing that toe towards you. If you can reach with both arms, that's awesome. Try going forward if you can. Three, 2, 1. Awesome, guys. Last time through that other leg now. We'll call it a day. Lunge on down. Good, again, let's do some deep breaths here. So inhale through the stomach. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Awesome. Arms locked out in front. And up overhead. Reach nice and high. Shrug those shoulders. One more inhale deep through the stomach. And exhale. All right, let's lean on down now. Drive that front knee out. Keep that front foot flat. As low as you can here. Three, 2, 1. And last position again, leaning on back. You can reach with both hands, that's great. Otherwise, just stick with one. Three, 2, 1. All right, cool.
All right, you guys, thanks for joining us today. We love working out with you every week. Make sure to watch Foundation Blog and for more great workouts, this channel as well. and we will keep releasing these every week, so we'd love to see you next week.
Yeah.
Let us know what you thought about the workout. What do you think about the lunge and squat combo? Was that pretty challenging? Do you want to see it again? Never again? Let us know. So that's about it. Hope you have a great day, evening, week, whatever is next for you.
See you guys. Catch you in the next one.